forward. Hello and welcome back to Rurikid, Russia. Although we're not really Russia anymore, are we? We're Novgorod. Yes, Queen Yaroslava Rurikanova. Right there. There's her son. Pretty. Yeah, we're really not Russia anymore, unfortunately. We have lost our empire. But I would like to see what we can accomplish. So this is a war that Russia is fighting, I guess. Pespanova. I don't know why we're involved in that. Lithuanian claim of Latvigalin. Defenders, Russia, attacker, Lithuania. And yeah, all lieges war. And we're only in this because we're allied, I guess. I don't know. Radoslav is my son. One of several, yes? Yeah. Sure. David. My grandson. Ah. Oh yes, disinherited. Konstantin, he was the one we wanted to keep. He's the line. Yeah. But David, potentially we can get some kind of alliance, right? Sure. House Rurikid. Yeah. I'll do that. We do need all the help we can get. We have about 5,000 total, but 4,000 at the moment. We can't really attack many people. Yes, we have a truce with you, but we could potentially... And he's allied to Russia. I believe, yeah, we have a truce with all of them. But that could be an option. Attack them and take them on. Aland. Yeah, our option is really we have to expand where we can. Get our power base back up. And then attempt to seize the throne once again. We can't even declare war on him. Some of these are quite large. We have a small alliance, not really a lot. Vladimir run against Masuria. So Vladimir owns a whole chunk of that now. Lithuania. Oh, part of Russia. Yeah, it's going to be a little complicated to see who we can attack. Can only be neighbors as well. We also can't raid across the sea yet, which is unfortunate. Yeah, they'll be a bit much for us, I think. I wonder... Oh, truce, okay. Yeah, we can't even do much anyway. we need to get our fame up a little more as well. Challenge the Tsar. Ruslan carries the title of Tsar. I question his right. Men are not allowed to be combatants? He's commanding an army. Okay. I don't know what that means. Yeah, no. We're good. We just wait. Wait for more prestige. Well, 400 prestige, that's kind of a lot. Maybe we should go off of... No, we need to wait for truces. Yeah. We have truces with everybody we could attack. Oh. How about this, actually? They own... War? Oh, what is Gotland? Okay. I'm not gonna ask. Put these up here. Raise armies. I'm going to keep... I don't want to personally lead any of them, actually. No, thank you. No, 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 no. Don't really want to be a commander, thank you. Well, I guess there's not much risk in it. They have like 500 men, so... We are really only doing this to expand, so we're doing something with our time. But also, I think this is in the Northern Europe region, technically. So if we capture it and turn it Russian, that means we can raid again. If I'm reading it right. Whoa. I am the Steward of Russia. Too bad I can't be the spy master, just kill him. Longships. The Russian culture needs to be in 12 counties in Northern Europe. Which... Oh, it's not... Does it not count as part of it? That's annoying. Well, we're taking it anyway. I don't care. We just need one more province to go Russian. We were working on these. One more and then we can raid across the sea again. And actually be useful. Spymaster. Male dominated. I don't know. Oh, that was easy. Yes, thank you very much. Visby. Champions were down. Oh, we're down one champion. That's fine. I can usurp a title if I had enough gold. Which would get me 300 prestige. That is pretty good. I do need prestige. And I think I'm just going to convert it to Russian anyway, just in case. Also because, I don't know, why not? So that was one little mini conquest complete. There we are. We reached a new level. Now we're not going to be able to attack them yet. I could subjugate. That would work, I think. We'll look into that. We just need to get our army back a little bit. Get a little more money. And wait for our truce. 27th of May, 985. Okay. We got it. I think Finland's our best bet. Because we can take Finland. They're allied to White Rus, though, which might be a problem. And then we can take Savo. And actually, if we take both of those again, we can just start converting again. That might be our best option. The only other option is attacking these two, which really can't do. Could attack them. Defending against Pskov. Pskov, I think. I don't know. They're trying to subjugate them. Faction? Got a faction against this already. Ugh. My prisoner. Yeah, I'll try the physician. I didn't even know we had prisoners. We have 19 apparently. Yaroslavu. I'll go with Yaroslavu. He actually has the physician trait, and he's pretty good. Why do we have all these people? No one will be ransomed for money, unfortunately. So I didn't even know we had all these people. Okay. Don't know where they came from, but they're in there. It's breaking out in the prison. My acquaintance, that's the word, has created the independence against the Tsar of Russia. Against your liege. Claimant or... Oh, claimant. I don't think we're quite powerful enough to try that yet. That is our end goal, of course. We're going down this for some reason. I guess might as well keep ourselves healthy. Yeah. Why not? She had already gone down the scholar trait when we picked her up, so... Uh-oh. Now it's spreading to some of our kids. Well, granddaughter, but... Ick. As long as little... Konstantin, this one. As long as he doesn't get caught, we're good. He's our heir. Our next heir. It is spreading. Nothing we can do about it, though. Create the Duchy of Visby. Ooh, look at all that prestige. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Now we just wait. That's really all it is. A bit of a waiting game, isn't it? Truce for another 7 months. After that... Ooh. He's defending against a Northman army. And against Bjarmalund. For... one of these provinces? This one. I hope he doesn't die. That would be awkward. We all died of smallpox. Okay. Air be praised. Air. She's a web weaver, and she still has smallpox. She's... can go matrilineal. I want to keep her in this so we can get more renown. We've actually got... Oh, interesting. Emperor, 2 dukes, 1 king, 1 count. Okay. We're getting good renown, actually. I'm saving that up so we can get more of that. Claims alliance. Let's just get a nice... Actually, that being said, we do kind of need alliances, don't we? Alliance. Who all will give me an alliance? Slow. Torn? Sure. Matrilineal will get a pretty nice marriage. Or alliance, rather. Which we could use. We're going to need it. My poor husband. My husband, Kirilla, has cancer. He is not long for this world. And just a man, our rival, apparently died. Okay. Oh, God. Well. We've so far avoided it, though. One of our domain limit, huh? Is it because we have Moscow? Yeah, I think. Moskva, Moscow. I kind of want to keep Gotland, just because. It's kind of fun. Nien, Novgorod, Rusa. Yeah, we can give Moscow away. Grant to... Yeah. My son. He's still part of our land, but we have a Rurikid owning it still. But it's not in my domain, so we're good. A lot of people getting smallpox. Oh. Apparently we didn't like him. That's kind of funny. Chief Ivan. Oh, yeah, we just created him, didn't we? Radoslav. Sure. Look at this man. That's a big man. He broad. No one will get us an alliance. Maybe... Well, I mean, we don't really need a husband too badly, do we? I guess we could get one with good skills. Sure. Matrilineal. Chance of children, none, because I'm too old, so we'll just get him for his skills. Which are pretty good, actually. Because they having good skills makes it so... until death do us part? Okay, it's really weird how the in-game achievements pop up sometimes. I've gotten that several times. We could declare war to subjugate. He's currently in a war. She wants this one piece of territory. As far as a subjugation war goes, that might be better off on someone bigger. But at the same time, I can't even do a conquer duchy yet. So it might be our best bet. He's fairly powerful. Yeah, you know what? I'm going for it. Let's go for it. We need to make a move. And let's probably call in a couple people. Or this. Will not accept. He does not like me. Nordish, Finnish. I don't know how powerful he is, but not very. Roman, Ryazan, Yedison? He doesn't really like me that much either, but... So instead, let's call an ally. Torna. He's pretty powerful, I think. Raise... Is that really my total? Okay. Yes, it is. I swear I had more. My new husband is already dying from smallpox. I'm going to sway someone else. I don't know why I was swaying him. Let's sway our spy master, so he doesn't try to kill me. That's probably a good idea. Volhynia. Yeah, we actually need people, I think. Excellent. So now this war... White Rus. This is against us. But maybe we could get some help from an ally and meet up. I'm going to have them... just a way to put that? No, maybe. I don't know. Ooh. He's a good commander. Hello. Hello, friends. March to the capital. Let's go. Our husband recovered as well. 2 victims died. 2 of my prisoners. That's fine. So we might have to deal with their enemies, but worst comes to worst, we can just give them this province, surrender it. Doesn't really matter, does it? Now, yeah, I don't think that actually counted for territory in Northern Europe, unfortunately. Alas. Just speed up a tiny bit and let the siege progress. Don't want to go too fast, though, but... This is that stupid war that's been going on for 5 years. Yeah. Okay. 15 and 15. And 15 and 15. Forget that now we get prestige for ransoming. And Iron Constitution, Fertility, and Health massive boost. So, yeah. Plus, Amazonian does actually give us a health boost. A huge health boost, which is fun. So we're at war, technically with the Rus. I guess just keep sieging them down, right? That's all you can do. Half of their stuff is sieged down by other people, unfortunately. Rogvalid Rurikid. Stone of Glass. 70 gold for 300. Actually, I'm going to save the gold, and I don't think weak hooks can do anything. Oh. He can't afford any of it, but when he can, that's some good money. Got his queen. Sure, my son can go have a dinner. He can go see his friends. I don't know. We're gonna have to go all the way down. I think we might. I think we might have to go down here. Go meet them. Get a new steward. I mean, we could make him our steward. He is. Yeah. Also, let's go ahead and find him a good inheritable trait. Wife. Because he is intelligent. And he's also our preferred heir. Kind of maybe we should get Amazonian back into the line. She's Russian and a little younger. Let's go for that. Yeah. Start getting a couple of kids. Keep the issue without issue, so to speak. Yeah. Going to cost 32. Northman army's coming up. Attacking. Ooh, let's attack Finland's army here. My son. Oh. Sure. My brother Helgi. Big man. We get another ally. Let's not burn them all yet, though. They might come in useful later. To the fair Yaroslava. Is this the one I just... Okay. I mean, I'm going to accept because I'm his ally. But he's fighting amongst himself. Pretty much, so. Oh. He attempted to murder me. No, my niece. Why? She's also all alone. Let's find you a hubby, I guess. No allies, okay. Just to keep that. Sure. Make the family even bigger. Can we finally win? No, we're going to have to continue sieging, I guess. Oh, there's another Finnish army. How long the siege? 16 months. We'll sit on it for now, I guess. Healthy. She's going to be living for a while, probably. You know, don't want to jinx it. Just will watch her fall dead tomorrow. This is my youngest son, Radoslav. He has been disinherited, yes. They have good claims, some of these people. Yeah, I do think alliance-wise, we're not going to get too much. Well, actually... Well, she's quite old, isn't she? Sure. Why not? Another alliance. Couldn't hurt. My... Yes, this one. Granddaughter. So no harm done, because there's not going to be inheritance there, probably. Neighbor Jarl of Vespia. 1-0. Okay. I mean, we can take them on, too, I guess. Let's just deal with Finland first. They lost the Northman army. My husband is a Varangian. Wait, no. I am home wife, he bellows. Okay, I mean... So, one-eyed Varangian. I'll take the guaranteed gold. Just for a whale. Not much left of Finland, is it? Come on, let's go. Vavara. Little granddaughter. Or son. I didn't pay attention, because it's not an inheritable child. We're going to subjugate him. Oh, and no, we're not fighting his wars now, so that's good. Okay. Who's this? Wants the Kingdom of Finland. Let's start swaying him. And send him a gift. Also, he's got good martial. Maybe, that being said, he's not that much better. And he's also a powerful vassal, so. Okay, Granblot. Okay. So that's one more bit of expansion. So if we were to declare war on you... we could conquer the whole duchy. I mean, he has a lot of strength from Ungvar, who is all the way down there. It might still be worth doing, though. Because it will take them a while to get up here. And my daughter, my children, Alexander. Nice little name. I want to let us get a little more of our forces back, so we're at peak condition. And we're also going to be fighting Savo soon, too. But while it's here, why not take it? Patriarch. Declare war. He has a lot of people, but I'm hoping that we can take him on. Costs piety. Okay, has it always cost piety? I don't know. Let's march to his capital, and you to right there. Yeah, I'm hoping that they don't show up for a while. Ah. And Torin calls to war. You know what? Let's call everyone to war just in case. Except for maybe her. I don't want to spend that much. Holy water. Minsk. Yeah, let's make sure we're not going to get caught out. I want to try to catch their armies if I can. Nope, or we can just go back to sieging then. Okay. That's fine. Besieging is important. Because if we can get them under control... Really? I just got you, and you're going to try to rise up against me already? Come on, man. No, fuck you. I just got you. I'm not just gonna give it to you now. Plus, they want more than I had before, so like... Okay, yeah. See, enforce. Let's move over here and hope for the best. Give it to him. Why not? Rurik. One of my other sons. Okay. Call to war. Yeah, I'm gonna call them all to my defensive war, of course. I can call house members as well. Okay, we might actually be pretty good. He does not like me. Oh. That's why I can't be called against something by his own vassals. And then we can ransom people if he could afford them. You know, that one can afford it. Oh. Okay. So what title? I have too many titles, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Branch title... Oh no, I'm keeping that. It's gonna be a whole bunch of these, but... Just let them go. I think we probably have this in the bag. Well, that being said, there are quite a few of them. Passionate Discord. Moved by tribulations, Chieftain Hjalmar, of this right here, offered me his counsel aid on many occasions. That has incurred the ire of the Chieftain of Moscow. Moskva. Yeah, well. Funk. Once this army catches up with the rest, which will be in 15 days, merge them all. I guess try. I'm at war with a lot of people, apparently. Estonia, Finland. Yeah. We have more people, though, so we just have to defend. Just have to defend. And we get whole of body, which gives us fertility, health boost. Oop, there's a battle going on. Oops. I think we should switch it now. Go administrator, and I can use the claim throne scheme. Actually, no, I already have a claim, actually, so I don't need that. Marshal. Help with our expansion and dread control growth. She's too old to be doing that, though. Maybe just keep on this and we keep her with her high learning. No, oh no, diplomacy. How about that? True guard, inspiring. Maybe I want to look for something that gets rid of... It's actually stewardship, isn't it? No, that's popular opinion. Ducal conquest, forced vassalage, truces. So, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Foreign affairs, majesty. Let's get that for the prestige as well. Let's go majesty. We have a child in the middle of all this. Constantine has another kid. This is the son. Ugh. No traits. Trying to stack traits up, but nothing. We need to claim Finland because he's the head of this shit. Ooh, no, that's a bad battle. Where are these AI armies going? Let's head down here. I don't want them sieging my capital. Oh, we need a new commander? Oh, of course they're at war against me. We can hopefully at least get a white piece. That I would like. How much would it take for a white piece? Which... the contested title remains with me, he leaves the faction, etc. Whereas if I enforce demands, I imprison him. Yeah, okay. And it's just a longer cooldown for factions. Faction joining. Okay. That's probably... I at least want a white piece. I'm not going to push it too much because this is a dangerous war. There's a lot of enemies here. And if they siege me and take me hostage, then it's game over. And that would be bad. Oh, social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought. My vassal, High Chiefess Boleslava, has grown bolder. Her challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. She's the chiefess of Karelia. She's testing my limits, the others sure to follow. Get 50 diplomacy. I can manipulate her, she'll opinion, or I lose a lot of that. I don't know what the... I get a little stressed regardless. She... greedy, craven. I'll try this. And... oh. Can't you modify... I know there's a way to modify their thing, but... okay. So... we're rather close to white piece, but they won't accept. I don't know what the AI is doing. Oh. The chieftain of Viangi has converted from Norse to Russian. That's pretty cool. I mean, it is all Russian land, so... if we can just beat him in this one siege. What do we think? I don't trust the AI to follow my lead. No. Think. Of course not. They fucked off somewhere. Let's siege this back faster then. Now? Okay. There we go. So, it's only 5 years, I believe, from joining factions, and I can imprison him if I want. Don't want to do that. What I could do. Loki. Is Loki that powerful? Apparently it is. Can I murder you? How hard? Ooh. I just want to murder him because I don't like him. He's terrified due to my dreadful reputation. I don't have any dread, though. Okay. We create the Duchy of Vespia. Sure, I'll take the prestige. Then I want to give it to the Rurikid kid. Vespia. There you go. So we have... I'm going to get some people to help me out. Yeah, for 16, I'll take it. So now, we have do still have reduced army. What about you? You're allied to Kainu, which actually is a decent amount. Okay. Novgorod, we can't buy or build anything. But how about in Nien? Shall build Gathering Hall. And Karela is my heir. I only have one. He's disinherited, I think. Yeah. So I have 2 heritable needs. Him. Which he will get. He'll get the Kingdom of Finland and the Chiefdom of Karela. Who owns the Kingdom of Finland? Oh, I do. Well, actually then, if I were to just cut him off from inheritance, 900 prestige. Ugh. Yep. It hurts, but I don't need to lose more land, thank you. So, I'm alright with that. Anyone need swaying? The High Chiefdom of Finland, maybe. I'm gonna try to sway him again. Make him like me more. Okay, so we've grown pretty well, actually. Grown quite large. We still have to be careful. I want to take Savo. To do that... yeah. It would take a little bit. Because I need to build up my forces again. I have these men-at-arms as well. And I still have the old Norse ones because I never got rid of them. Yeah. Promote my own personal men-at-arms a bit. Breathing down next. This is the murder thing. Chieftain Radoslav. He's the only one that... he's where all the power comes from. I'm gonna take the risk. Fuck. Heard good things about you. This is from The king of Galicia, Volhynia, down there. I'm gonna go for the prestige. Frame the king's letter in my hall. I can ransom Franjo. Don't know who that is, but we can ransom them, apparently. White Rus. White Rus is fairly large, and they're, of course, allied to Finland still. Now, out of curiosity... No. What about this guy's claims? No. So it'll be kind of a lot to get that back. Maybe my son can use his subjugation CB. That's possible. Let me build here. I'm going to build a little bit... Let's do this for money. Yeah, because we need to take a second to just sit and... Yeah. Also, we're going to need to do 2 wars to get this fully back, aren't we? Dangerous faction. These are just Gotland. Is there a way to make the people in an area like me? Domestic affairs, direct vassal opinion. This is my prestige. Development. No, I don't think so. Well, if they want it, then they can get a little more control, sure. Trimming the dynasty. Proskovia's very existence is an insult to the name of our glorious dynasty. A withered, twisted branch hang from our vibrant family tree. My kinswoman is a constant reminder of Yefrosinia's infidelity. I can try to make something out of her. Which, 88% chance to get lifestyle thing. Yeah. I did. I did what I could. Getting something through her thick skull, and her martial has been increased by 3. And I get 100 Diplo experience. Okay, our maximum's going up again. Good. We've managed to do decent. Wow, Vladimir is going wild. The borders are going to be very strange when we get back to Russia. And of course, looks like they lost all of this. Or did we even have... We had some of this, I think. So, here's the thing. Where do we go down? Diplomat. Twice as much opinion from sent gifts, foreign affairs efficiency, flexible truces. That's pretty good. Fellow vassal, independent ruler opinion. I can propose 1 alliance without a marriage. Each alliance grants +1 diplomacy. Title creation cost, forced vassalage. Private claim on county, Diplomat. Personal scheme power, independent ruler opinion, diplomacy. Sway scheme, monthly prestige per powerful vassal on the council, firm hand, Praetorian Guard. August is pretty good. Befriend, reduce stress for having friends. Befriend scheme is increased. Child, close family, this is family-based. Get extra skills for having a bunch of kids, though. Get matriarch. We're probably not living that long. I think maybe we should go diplomat, so we can start making other people like us a little more. We have better opinions from people. And our gifts are more effective, which can be pretty good. I'm gonna sway Finland. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Murder. Bewinged messenger. The scheme is moving forward. I'll spend gold for a 70% chance to deliver a pigeon. I mean, it's 55% success chance, 70% secrecy. Maybe we can get someone else in. It says that we can get people in, but bribe? No. We can't get anyone else in. So it's a 65% chance. Hopefully we can try it. I'm doing it just because he doesn't like me, and that's a powerful vassal we can take care of. That's pretty much the only reason. Now, Savo. I would like to attempt it. Actually, we don't even have enough prestige, do we? Conquer Duchy. We can conquer the Duchy of Savo with just more prestige. So we just wait. We go on a hunt. That's a good way to lose stress and get prestige. Let's do that. Also, we have a deity, right? No, we don't. I didn't even do that. Can't believe it. I'm probably gonna go with Thor again, just because stewardship and prowess, but... Intrigue, though, actually. Let's try Odin. Ah. Okay. In which case, actually... Oh, no. A couple years until I can do it again. But we have Odin for now. We have a little extra intrigue. No, I really need the prestige. And more. Gotland and Corella are both a little unhappy with me. And he doesn't like me at all. The rest of them, though, they seem to like me a bit. Yeah. Him, though... What can I try to murder him again? 10 years. Well. Oh well. Yom's Viking pirates, Varangian veterans. They're recovering. I mean... They're fully sized, these guys. Hutscarls. Solus Inscript. The Tsar of Russia has been writing poems. I'll get rid of some more stress, I guess. Oh, no, actually. Prestige. Chancellor. Anyone with a high diplomacy? Not really. Relevance. Yeah, sure. A life to remember Helgi. Oh, my brother. He died. Oh. I don't want to do too much. I'll do like that one. Middle ground. Middle ground. Yeah. It's just a little bit of a control thing, which is fine. I'm not too concerned. That one's actually not bad. I'm not going to fight a war I'd potentially lose over that. Close the mound. Give a little speech. He's apparently a duelist. I know he had Berserker, which was pretty cool. We get quite a lot of prestige as well, actually, so. Savo. If we declare, we can take this for ourselves. And maybe we weaken them enough that he takes that. But I'm going to call a few allies, I think. Actually, I can call these guys in for free. That was a hiccup, I think. I don't know what the fuck just happened there. White Rus would actually join, oddly enough. And the Tsar of actual Russia would too. Huh. Volhynia Torna. Yeah. Excellent, excellent. We got some allies with us now. Now we just have to wait for them to show up. Yes, go that way. Yes. Niland? Oh, there. That's fine. Let's go march up to the capital. Estonian populists. There's our allies. Very good. Yeah, I don't care. You can siege this down. I don't care. My husband was murdered? His heart ripped out by Rongvalid Mikulinich, who is insane, apparently. He's a lunatic, berserker, blade master. Okay. Well, that sucks. I mean, I could get married again? I'm 68. It's mostly just for their skills. Actually, let's see who has none of that, but good other skills, maybe. That one has really good learning. David. I mean, he's alright. Sure. Just a husband to help us out with our stats and day-to-day stuff, really. Wow. Yep, that's why going right to their capital is very important. That's, yeah. Sisima. Grant that to a Russian. Let's get to this guy. Let's give all three of them, actually. Grant title. We can usurp the chiefdom if we had some money. Give us more prestige. But, importantly, we can begin converting again. 4 years. I really hope that this works. Novgorod. A word of advice. My servant, he's just a friend, has brought me a new friend. She got some claims on people. Sure. She's a claim on random pieces of land. Weird. Bogyar. Yeah, these are all steppe folk, aren't they? Yeah, look at that. Very powerful. Well, some of them are, at least. Some of them are from the east. Yeah, these... If they're Taltoism... Yeah, Taltois, this. They come from the steppes, and then they settled in, and... then they became Hungary, eventually. Among other nations. And peoples and such. Ah. He is dead. Send him gift. There, he really likes me. So really, it's just this guy. And I don't think he's ever going to like me, because I did try to murder him, technically speaking. Technically. Yeah. Against Rurik II of Yaroslavich of Vespia. Nah. I'm alright with it. Got some money. Like to clean that up a little bit eventually, but it's a concern for later. I think we're doing... Now, I don't want to say we're doing good. Jinx it, but... We're not doing awful. And we could actually attack him. Rugvalod. Oh, hello. The Fair Yaroslava of Roman, down here, all part of Russia, is defending against Hradzik. I could decline, but I probably won't. Samar and this. I mean, they have a lot of guys. Not gonna lie. Oh, you're the attacker. I could raise part of an army, I guess. Maybe I'll help out an ally for once. Strange, I know, but... Technically, if they get stronger, they're a better ally. And if things go horribly, I'll just retreat and let them have at her. Konstantin has had another kid. Hail. He's not having great kids, does he? But... the only other one is Mikhail, who I might make him... You know, let's see if we can find him a good heir, and if he can have a good kid, we can decide then. I just really like the name Mikhail as well. Pretty and robust. Some good traits, let's see. And she's 45, though. Yeah, sort by age as well. Let's go to right around his age. Get quick. Can't get Amazonian again. I like Amazonian because it's a good trait. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're getting. We'll see which one has better heirs, I guess. Konstantin or Mikhail. Existence of the murder, Yaroslava, my granddaughter, has been exposed. Trying to kill my kid. Rude. Apparently there was a dip in the bit rate, but hopefully it was nothing. Alexandra. Defaults. Oh. We can get some alliances. This man all the way over there. Actually, what if we go matrilineal for alliances? Nah. Sometimes you gotta marry off a kid. Yeah, let's go for him. The other one, Yaroslava, we can keep matrilineal, I guess. That being said, though, we have a lot of living members, though. But you don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah. Want to keep the The family line nice and strong, though. Nice and strong. Raised armies, taxes, yeah, actually. My son has had baby Rurik. We're getting a lot of members. Oh god. What is going on here? The Kurganian Turgay. Sure, I'll accept the war. I don't know how much I'm doing in it, though. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Don't know how much I'm doing in it, but... with truth can marry. Oh. She already has a... Hmm? Apparently she already has a husband? The Burgundianess's faith does not allow polygamous. Okay. Well... strange. I don't know what that's going on about. Oh, she's losing. My Marshal Ivan has grown bolder. Oh, this is this again. I don't know. Just a random one. Lost some prestige. I hope the stream is still good. It's all over the place. I had to cough as well, so I had to mute the mic. My voice is not recovered fully yet. Try this. Let's do that. Make people like me. I feel like maybe... oh. Outliving a child. Yeah, my kid Ivan has been murdered. It's this guy again. I don't know, he has a similar name. No, okay, I thought it was the same guy that... okay. What the hell? Hold on. A lot has happened. Oh, Toste, he was slain by this guy. Oh, he was in the battle, I see. Okay. So now, Constantine. Yes, heir to everything. And he is not... okay, spouse, okay. Alright, so he's the heir of everything, though. Is that going to change to make him the heir of stuff? Or what? Oh, wow. People are just dying everywhere. Yeah, I'm not going to fight this war anymore. Because it's killing people. It's killing a lot of my people. Okay. We do have few champions. I don't think we don't have enough prestige to do anything about that, though. Oh, my granddaughter has had twins. They're both quick as well. Pretty good. We're getting plenty of renown. We need 1750 for the next Dynasty Legacy. We're actually getting pretty close. Yeah, just disband. I'm not fighting these bitches. So what is this? It's the... Hey, fuck off. They're attacking me. This is my land. Do not give them my land. Son of a bitch. Okay. I was gonna say, it's from Novgorod. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Okay, it seems to be messing up a little bit, but hopefully it's bearable. I can ransom Chieftain Andre. And now I can create the duchy. I want the prestige, so I'm going to. I'm going to give it to this man. There you go. Plenty of prestige. I am actually going to invite champions now, though. And determine my deity again. I do think I want Thor. I like the stewardship. But then again, Uller... No, let's go with Thor. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Converted faith. It is now the right faith, Astaru. Good. I don't know what else. Is there anything else she can? Only convert a couple more. Oh, down here, I guess. I mean, why not? Yeah. And down here, convert Moscow. Yeah, it looks like it's struggling a little bit, and I don't like that. Ooh, hello. Oh, I can't recruit him yet, but he's good. Oh, we just need a ton of money for them. Yeah, we don't have money. We discovered Onager. Very nice. So we actually can get... Oh, hello. We can. Oh, 418 years. Man. We really need to research that then. As soon as I'm the head of the culture again. Yeah. However, does that mean that we can have... Nope. That was not what I wanted to do. Yes. Onagers, please. Create to size 2. Sure. Have 20 catapults with us. I mean, essentially, that's kind of what they are. They're, yeah, small torsion catapults. It's used up a good bit of our prestige, but that will help massively with sieging. I wonder what... Oh, well, we finished this province too, so that's a plus. Might as well keep converting. Because that will make this and eventually like that. So they'll only be finished right here. Oh. Is someone... They keep trying to murder me. What the fuck? Why are you trying to murder me? Rude. Estonia. No, they're a little bit beyond us. New perk. Embassies. Each alliance grants more diplomacy. How many alliances do we have? We have 4. Or adapt to traditions. Foreign affairs. Are we doing foreign affairs? Yes. increases our prestige and increase fellow vassals' opinions. Okay. That could be good. I don't think we can even use these CBs because we're tribal. I've not seen us be able to use these before. Maybe, but I don't know. It's not let us do it before. Let's go with this so we can get flexible truces. Hmm. Yeah, all of a sudden it's just decided to die. I can see on stream the occasional hiccup when I look over. I hope that the recording's good as well. I think the recording's not affected by that. That's entirely Twitch. Yeah, whatever. Champions. I do want to recruit him. Because that's a good champion right there. And 16. We have a new Riksgothy. My son, Utiata. Little boy. Yes. The Tsar has on King Kolbjorn. Okay. We're at war with Sweden. Why? Russo-Swedish subjugation war? God damn. Okay. You're really going for it, apparently. You know, I almost want him to not get this, but maybe the war and then instability from them always rising up might offer us an opportunity. Perhaps. What can we do against you? Much of anything? The comfort of a friend. Bit of stress loss. Oh. I don't know who this kid is, but... Are we not able to... I guess we can't do our normal CB against them. Kind of weird. Is it because they're the same everything as us? I guess. Kind of weird. Yeah, I guess it might be because of the religion thing. The warmonger. Have a CB against neighboring rulers. No, we can. Maybe, I don't know why. I don't know why we wouldn't have the CB. And stream cut out. I don't know why we wouldn't have the CB. Okay, let's see if I can fix this or not. I don't know what I can do, but I don't know if that will fix it, but let's see. We'll see if that fixed the issue. Okay. Hmm. Just doing a quick little look. Maybe. New claimant. King Boris has a claim on us. I just like King Boris. That's last name. That's a hell of a name. Sviatopolkovich. I mean, him too. Vyasheslavovich. I don't know. Vyasheslavovich. Yeah. Let's go with that. Queen of this. Lost. Oh, okay. This little guy took. I don't know. Where are we war again? Oh, our ally, who is apparently losing now. We're not doing anything about that. And apparently, Russia's going to own Sweden, which I kind of almost don't want that to happen because that'd be kind of ugly. But what can you do? I can't do anything about it. My grandson, Mikhail. Oh, Prince Slava. Hmm. Now I wonder if I were to get. I'll keep Konstantin, him and his kids. He doesn't have any good traits on his kids, unfortunately. But you know, inheritable. She's not the one. He'll be the one. Stuttering. He is 5. So maybe if we get someone who's also around the same age, we could marry. Hmm. That would be. I mean, it's his. Maybe what, his cousin? Yeah. Why not? I mean, fuck it. That's what they did back in the day, right? It is all over the place. I really wish I knew it was doing that. I mean, I think Twitch is okay. Is it my end? I mean, it might be. Hmm. I don't know if it's strictly my end because it seems like the internet's fine at least, so that's not the issue. Hmm. It's just all over the place. Yeah, yeah. Log in, authorize, Twitch inspector. Be good. It's all over the fucking place. Why? Hmm. Okay. It says it's fine, which that's a lie. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Just power through it. Yeah. Can no longer convert faith? Oh, because that is already converted for us. Okay. Anywhere else? We can keep going over here. Slowly make this all the religion. And then eventually we're probably going to end up going our own religion. But first we need to reclaim our throne and secure Russia fully. I almost want him to lose. I'll be honest. Mostly because I don't... Well, when I'm back in control of Russia, I'm probably going to just get rid of Sweden. Except for maybe this week, because I want it. Okay. But, yeah. Owning all of Sweden is also feels a little bit too powerful. Don't really want that. I don't mind owning, like, this. Which, yeah, I'll definitely have to remember to trim the borders up a bit when we own everything. Making a killing. Yeah. Gain gold from battles. 5 gold per 100 fatal casualties. And after that, we're going to get no quarter. Enemy counties lose substantial extra control when occupied and plus 25% daily siege progress. Pretty good. Now, if only we could get to raiding again. Now, I guess we could raid a bit. Like, nothing's stopping us from doing a little bit of a raid, like over here, right? Can we raid our own... Can we raid other vassals? Probably not. Let's do a little bit of raiding in Finland. Why not? Who are they at war with? Defending against... Aha, there you are. And they're only taking the county, though, unfortunately. But... yeah, maybe we can get a little bit of raiding and conquering and... or most not conquering, raiding. Hey, we won. Oh, that was good. That was good money. Wow, look at that. This is my second husband to die of cancer. That is strange. Let's get flexible truce, sure. I did pick that right, yeah. We're 76 and we're still feeling fine. Ooh, we got good gold for doing that battle, though. I'll take it. Hell yeah. We lost a counselor, but I think it was just a Riksgothy, so it's not... we didn't lose too badly. We discovered quilted armor as well. What does that do? Can do armored footmen. Okay. The old things. I think we got this unlocked because by doing the Russian and Northern Europe thing, we kind of made ourselves Norse. But Norse adjacent. I mean, really, that's what early Russian culture kind of... well, actually, that's not true. There's a lot of influence from the East, isn't there? Yeah, look at that. Strong culture. And there's no real point in doing development. Well, we could, because when we become feudal, which we will one day become, we'll get some good uses out of it. Got peasant revolt, Yeah, whatever. No, we're not winning this one. Yeah, right. We lost a little bit. That's fine. Honestly, we got more gold from killing than raiding. Which is kind of funny. I'm going to sway him. I'm not going to spend money. But I will try to sway him. We have money. Could spend it in... Yeah, let's spend a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Well, Russa as well. Can we make a market? No, gathering hall. Give us a little more levies. We've lost an alliance. The Queen of Björmland. Let's make her our friend. Maybe we can get her alliance in taking on the King of Russia. Disband. Let's let the army recover a tiny bit. The Queen, looking forward to our correspondence. Pick the next subject. Sure, trade routes, because she has high stewardship. Oh well. Yaroslava. She can remarry. I don't think anyone here has an alliance for us. Well, I mean, actually they're related, apparently. She's also 35. I don't know. Sure. Just do it for the bloodline, not the alliance. We have few champions still. You know what? Let's recruit a tiny bit. Get Journaler. Yeah. Journaler is probably pretty good. Yeah, learning. And more stress loss. And I can go ahead and... we can call another hunt. No, I'm gonna do some stressing reduction. Yeah, that'll do. Can also work off some stress too, because we're athletic. But nah. We won't do that yet. High King of Estonia won against the King of Livonia. Helping hand from Oreshek. Quartered in their fortress of Oreshek, the Yoms Vikings, a warrior order, devoted to protecting the old ways of the Astaru faith against change, dishonor, and foreign faiths. For my piety and virtue, Grandmaster Hastein has given me sent me a choice of 2 retainers. Aristark, who kills 10 peasants each day abroad. It's pretty good, actually. Or Gleb, who's also pretty good, who never stops training. One shall stay, the other returns. Yeah, I think I'll go for the Aristark. He is pretty good. And if we go to our... actually, we go to our council. Ivan. Who's this guy? Is he just a guy? Let's actually go for him, because that'll make him like me more. A dwarf? My granddaughter's a dwarf, apparently. A disfigured dwarf. Okay. Court. Realm? Military. Where do I see? Am I blind? Your armies. Oh, here. Yeah, I am. Let's get rid of him. And can I get the new guy? Oh, he's already here, I see. Yeah, sure. Hmm. Yeah, quality is all over the place still, isn't it? Upgrading my own men-at-arms. I'm the steward of Russia again. Do I even have good? I don't even have good stewardship. But then again, learning is the Riksgothy, and we can't choose our own. Hmm. Yeah, I can't take them on my own. Not right now, at least. Once I let my army go up a little bit more. Chiefdom of Kiev. Hmm. Sweden. Oh, he's going to win. Maybe not, though, actually. Oh, no. He is doing pretty good. Damn. Just watching the stream back, and it is... Yeah. Let's go with this. We get more diplomacy because we have alliances. Sure. 79. We're still feeling fine. Huh. Yeah, Herbalist and Amazonian are definitely helping. Boris. Who is Tupredzslava. Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. But his inheritance will probably be Yefimi. Let's try to get him a good betrothal wife as well. Not a lot, actually. Guess the Comely's a pretty good trait. Her. Here. Alliance. No alliance. Okay. Okay. Just let a little bit more. Yep, betrothal. Alexander Rurikid. My grandson. Most of them are still in the family. Yes, he is my daughter's kid. My daughter's only kid, actually. We could go with my best friend, apparently has died. Sure. Let's just keep getting good traits in the family, though. Just kind of like that. Alright, we have money. We have prestige. The Tsar of Russia. Both I and the King of Galicia Volhynia held in high esteem by our liege. When it comes to handling our titles, honor, and wealth, one will always be first among equals. I can try to smooth talk the diplomacy challenge against King Svetozar. Can do a learning challenge. I could try to seduce him. Make him like me, get prestige, get a weak hook. I might just do that just because it's funny. Yeah. Use the womanly wiles or whatever. Oh, he's my cousin, apparently. Okay. I'm still the dynasty head, actually. That's kind of cool. Sure. he lost one of his allies. So I'm just going to conquer and clean up our Finnish border a little bit. Nice and easy. Just disintegrated them. Should be easy because we have... yeah. We have a thing that affects our sieging ability. And also... I'll do it now. I'll go ahead and make sure nothing weird happens. I can grant him the title. It will make him like me a little bit more. Factions. You know, I'll... No, we're trying to sway our priest, right? Actually, he likes me. Sure, sway him. Actually, he could be our chancellor. He's got very, very good diplomacy, so... Okay. That was easy. And pretty much this is the border I want with Finland. We're gonna have to... I am probably, whenever we eventually, you know, become the Tsar again, just going to ditch Sweden. I think you can revoke a vassal, right? Let me just check. Yeah. If they're not your de jure vassal and you are independent, you can grant them their independence. Maybe they'll make us their allies as well. Maybe Sweden will become allies with us. Ragnhilder's son. Alivagsson. No. A sensual proposal. Sure. Sure. Why not? Betrothed. Yeah. Go for it. Oh, I forgot you could do this. I don't know if I like it. Oh. That makes me a little nauseous. We're getting jealous of his wife? Okay. Sure. I can try to murder her. 63% chance to get a lot. I'll take it. Just threaten her and... yeah. Oh, we lost some stress and got some experience, some lifestyle experience. That's good. Oh, I have Lover's Box. Oops. Well. Oh, we can't... we don't have a CB on him. Yeah. I guess because there are... I don't actually know why we don't have a CB on them. But... I don't know, you're better off doing stuff like this. Let's get some claims up in here. My grandson, Alexander, has had a kid. Oh. That is a pretty good child. Not going to lie. We've pretty much fully upgraded our capital, so... Nien. Can upgrade Nien entirely to... Oh yeah, let's do that. Because I want to keep Nien Vodi for really forever. If I can, I'd like to keep it around. Russa is useful as well, but let's get... I mean, Palisades are just pretty good, but... Actually, yeah, Palisades are the better option, I think. Okay, we're not going to do any more spending for now. I think that's enough that we can get potentially at least one. But there's not a lot of good mercenaries, are there? Bjarmerland lost. Lost in the Karavetchian War for Oskol? Oskol? Oh. Okay. He's pretty strong. Wow. Yeah, Russia is huge. Too bad that it's not us right now. And we're being attacked by somebody. Northman. Don't you give him my land. I swear. I'll end you. You son of a bitch. Fuck me, really? Of course you just gave him my land, you son of a bitch. Oh, okay. You know, I'll take it then. Thank you. Now we just have to convert him to the right everything. You know what? I'll just kill you. How about that? I just don't like you. I'll murder you. Devotion to my faith as I'm murdering somebody. I mean, that being said, they are... It is now the wrong culture and religion in here, so if I kill him, I can put somebody who is the right everything there. A Russian Astaru. Vladimir. Yeah, it's kind of weird that we can't... I guess because we don't have the subjugation anymore, and technically... Yeah. They have a lot of men. Of course they do. They're about to get Sweden as well. Ruling the multicultural kingdom of Novgorod. Comes with its own sense of challenge. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in court, breeding resentment. My vassal suggests that I could significantly improve relations with my Swedish subjects by learning to speak their language. Well, you know, that's the thing. I mean, I'm probably going to do it just to get the points, but... I'm killing him anyway. I mean, it's like it's a 95% chance, so I'm going for it. But also, I'm pretty sure he's my only Swedish subject as well. It's kind of funny. My great-grandson. So, yeah. He is... Oh, yeah, let's see if this is a good child. No. Okay. Matrilineal. Good traits, maybe. Because she might end up being... Ooh. That's a good one. She might end up being our next heir. If we can bag that trait. Genius? Yeah. If she ends up getting a genius child, she's going to become our heir. Delore. I could become Swedish. I'm not going to. I'm going to stay Russian, thank you. Might as well just keep going down this tree, I guess. It's not going to do much for us in the long run because I don't know how much longer we're living. Because we're 81 years old. We're just getting on in years. Parlaying with pirates. With some suspicion that I receive a delegation of disorderly thugs from the Yalm's Vikings. Sending a letter from their Grand Master. Fierce reavers and plunderers both at sea and on land. These religious fundamentalists are some of the most notorious and deadly pirates in the world. Like any good Asatruan? I don't know. I've listened to the stories of their piety and prowess with a mixture of awe and fear. Their Grand Master is offering me command of this gaggle of volunteers, provided I use them to raid and plunder for the gods. Pirates that take orders, just reputable sailors. I'm going to, 650 men, that part of it has hard to kill Yom's Viking pirates? Sure, yeah. Special soldiers, yeah. Yom's Vikings volunteers and Yom's more volunteers. Both, one is pirates. Ooh. There's pirates, Varangians, and Bondi. This husband's still kicking. This one died of cancer. This one had his heart ripped out. And this one's going to die of cancer. Fuck. You know, whatever. End the scheme. I don't care. You know what? Let's sway him and make him like us then. We could even give him a little gift because it's going to give him... Oh, not that much money. Never mind. Not doing that. And we have actually... I think we have... Yeah, know thyself. So we know when we're going to die. So I can always spend all of this before we die, because it doesn't carry over. Fortunately, we don't have anything on you either. Yes, take back your land, Sweden. Let's do it. Weaken them. There's no chance. They have no chance. No chance at all. I have an at peace. So I should go to war with somebody then. Alond? They are allied to Chernobyl. No CB. Well, fabrication. 8 months. Because we can't get any other CB against people, really. The King of Estonia has created the Independence faction. Independence. Oh, can't make or against a lover. Oops. Maybe my son can. Prussia. I could attack and kill Prussia. That'd be kind of funny. It's pretty much the entire of Prussia as well, so. And it'd be a decent amount of... Yeah, he has 2,200 levies, so owning that, I think would actually be pretty good. Fuck it. Why not? Let's go for it. It's kind of funny. Plus, we do need to still expand and push further, get more land, get more power. They're attacking Gotland. Okay, just sailing to your homeland. Russia. And we'll take Memo back for ourselves at some point. Vladimir likes me? There's no way, I guess, to make him a... I mean, I can't make him a vassal. Because he's also a king. Oh. I didn't even know we could do that. How about that? Claim title on the Kingdom of Vladimir. I forgot, we're the dynasty head. We can do that. Hell yeah. Go for that. And sure, convert 27 years. And just go for piety. It's not worth it. They're sieging Finland, apparently. Yeah, it's fine, though. We'll probably, at least to press the claim. Hopefully we can stay the head of the dynasty even after we die. Well, that's awkward. Back to it again. Because I was trying to take the entire thing, but no. They decided to just show up and, I don't know, steal it from us. Let's give it to him. Why not? And ransom prisoners. Oh, yeah, it's fine. 12. I'll take 12. Is it an alliance? Sure. No, I'm not gonna... He's not worth it. And, yeah, once we clean up that a little bit, I think we should... giving us free money by attacking us. Oh, that was easy. Let's create the Duchy of Prussia and grant to this fella, grant everything. The entire little chunk down here. There you go. So that does actually increase our forces a good little bit. My courtier, I actually, yeah, I like Aristoc better, I think. I can attack Vladimir to steal the kingdom. Actually, if we center the rally point in Moscow, we might be able to do something about that. My heir is him still, but his brother Mikhail isn't getting anything, oddly enough. I wonder why that is. I don't really know. It's kind of cool that you can just claim titles held by everyone else, though. However, my claim on the entire kingdom, please. You move there. Go to the actual tribe of Vladimir. My grandson, Alexander, another kid. Okay. Catch him out. Maybe, maybe. Yes. Routed casualties. Routed. I've actually not looked at this screen too much. Battle of Murom. Okay, yeah. We killed 479, which means that we got 20-odd gold. Pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. I like it. We have a lot of money. Disney Novgorod. Maybe we can get lucky with a siege. Oh. Loyalty or fear. As their queen, my vassals owe me their allegiance. But how much is obedience without devotion worth? And at times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I can get less taxes, but direct vassal gets more opinion. I'm gonna go for generous liege. I want my people to like me, because it's very dangerous when they don't. Sway, Swedish culture. Yeah, I'll spend a bit of prestige if I have to. No one likes this Elin girl. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll be dead within the year. Ooh, okay. One of our last things we'll do then is taking the Kingdom of Vladimir. His heir Gregory. Also that. Yes. Ingvar. Okay. So this is all this. We're going to keep the kingdom title for ourselves. Yeah. But now, out of curiosity, hold on. We could go for more all of White Rus. Okay, though. I mean, that's pretty good. New perk, we're about to die, but... I guess one last thing before we do die. We can just buff up all of these places by spending prestige and coin. It's all going to... Oh, my short prestige now? Yeah, okay. Upgrading something. I think it was this one, right? Was it in the end? Actually, both of them. Yeah. So we'll actually have a pretty good base for our child when we die. And hopefully. Actually, let me just make sure. His brother. I'm going to just disinherit him. If I can get that last bit of prestige before we die. Just to be on the safe side. And we have a faction to install her on the Vladimirian throne. Well, we have all this money. What do you want? Can I give you anything? powerful vassal? Sure. I mean, it's not going to matter. The kid's going to step up in a second, but... Yeah, our military is also coming back. But... What is she? Is she good at anything? Nah, not really. Email about GMCA protocol or something. I don't know. I've not had to worry about that yet, so. 2 week. Okay, that's good. Very good. Since we did that thing, he should get everything, and there shouldn't even be some confusion. I just want to make sure that Mikhail here, even though I do love that name, but we're gonna keep with Konstantin and decide which of his kids are the better. Yeah. Boris. Maybe we'll go for Boris. Not exactly an intimidating name, but I think we've done pretty well. It's all Russian, so... Well, actually, that down there's Prussian, but we're fine with that. I just want to make sure that we... I don't have prestige to do anything anyway, do we? Not really. Well, that is an unpressed claim, but these should stay as pressed. And then they're inherited as unpressed by the children. Okay. Well, with any luck then... Ingvar of Opere. Well, that doesn't matter to me, does it? Grant vassal to rightful liege. Oomst. Grant... Hold on. It's telling me Chiefess Rogovold of Pylos here to Rodna. Okay, this might be a little make it easy. Rodna? What the hell is Rodna? Venislava. Oh, she's down here. Oh, we owned this now, apparently. Why? That's very strange. You know what? Sure. Let's clean up the vassals a little bit. I think that might be... I don't know if that's a bad idea or not, but... It's what we're doing. Oh. Well, let's see what kind of mess happens when we die as well, because it's going to happen very soon, and hopefully the country doesn't... Yep, as I was saying. She's at 85. He's a talented military tactician. Okay. I am the head of the Rurikid dynasty. That's good. And we're still intact. Okay. He is a skilled tactician, as they said, flexible leader, intelligent, athletic. Yeah. And his heir is now this man. Yefimi, with Pribslava, but that's not set in stone, is it? I mean, he's pretty good. He's also diligent, temperate, and just. Very good set of stats. And Marshall. Serve the crown. He's got good dread. That's actually pretty good. It's harder to make factions against him. We might as well go this. We're probably going to need to do a lot of military actions, aren't we? If we're going to take back what's ours. Overseer. Marriage acceptance, spouse. Gallant. Or go down strategist, which is always good. But let's go authority for now. Keep it like that. We're not endorsed by him, so actually let's just send him a gift. Chancellor. Stuart. Marshal. Yeah. I'm going to start swaying him so he likes me. And, ooh. We have some pretty good counselors, actually. I could take concubines. Don't do that. We're in line to inherit a bunch of stuff. I'm fine. We're pretty good. So we have... He'll take Finland and that. I don't want that, though. Yeah, for me. Boris. We'll wait until this and see if we can't get some really good, strong children. And then we can always disinherit our other son. Or if we have a very good child, but it's not likely because age. Now, dangerous faction, yeah, that'll go away in a second. They are pretty strong, though. My champion is going off to be a Varangian. So I think we might need another knight then. Or maybe not. It looks like another one just took his place. Ooh. I mean, we do have a pretty solid army. I'll send him a gift as it's a lot of cash. Really, really trying to make sure we don't lose anything that we have worked so hard to get. Okay. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Has disbanded, and also Nien has been upgraded to this. So we're actually we have 6,100. My cousin, Tatiana. Very pretty name. I do love the name Tatiana. Trying to take Polotsk. Finally, they're not trying to take my land. God damn. No, I'm going to keep him on this, because he's good at it. Increase the size and reinforcement rate. Everything else, though... He's increasing the development. Not that it does much, but... I remember, I think it was in the North Sea Empire attempt. We had upland at 20 or 30, I think. Which is pretty good. He keeps cycling us stewards. At least this time we're actually good at it. Okay, but we have a... Actually, no, we don't, do we? We might have a claim. It's just this. An independence war. No, I don't want that. I should... If I look at it, since I'm the family head... I... Claim title. Yes. I don't want to do that yet. But it's good to know that I can. It only costs 150. Okay. Because we are, I mean, we're we need 2250 to get the last of this. Which, I mean, isn't even that good. But I'm going to complete it just because. You know, we're already 4 out of 5, so. I mean, they're still kind of holding their own. I don't know. I guess it's just the AI being bad. Which, you know, common occurrence, isn't it? We have 6,200 total. No. He's not of our dynasty either. He is, though. Personal this. Claim title. That would make us pretty powerful, actually. And as long as we can keep the inheritance, you know, decent. You know, we could actually just, right off the bat, we could disinherit him and bank on Boris here having a good kid. And even if Boris dies, we can get the daughter. And actually, that being said, let's see if once she has a kid, if she has an amazing kid, we might get a female Saritsa, whatever the hell. I don't know what that noise was. Keep hearing a weird noise now and then. Chieftain of Barbusk. Defending Lithuania the claim on Rasanai. Babushka. We could. My claim. I have enough. And we both have no allies. Fuck it. Go wild. Here's my thing. Oh. Just put a new one down. Raise all. Smallpox. My champion has... Let's both march down to the capital. Very quick. Can call in... No. Sure. He can't accept. Excellent. That was a very quick smallpox outbreak. It's only quick. This is Slava. Thora, Ragenfrid, Lubava, Zabava. Oh, I'll get that name back. Anastasia. Very pretty name. I like that name too. Here we go. We just stack up right here. Sway the Swedish culture. Led by the best right there. And if we can get, I mean, we're probably not going to get him. He's probably leading. Yeah, he's leading an army. But we can get something done. 16. Putyaka. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he right now? Mazir. Oh. Which one's Mazir? Really? This is him? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Get him. Get him. We're getting you, Ish. Catch him. Catch him and kill him. Yeah, let's complete the tree. Get Overseer, Marshal, Stewardship, Control Growth. Control Growth plus 50%, which is pretty good. 150. Wow. Irsa. You know, let's sell this one off for 16 only. We did not capture him, unfortunately. They're not in our lands. That's good. So I guess we'll just keep sieging. That's all we can do. New Steward. Yeah. Let's get that guy. Yeah. And we could be in the lead of this if we wanted to, but no. It's good to know that he wants white peace, so we can get that when we want, but... Oh. Caesar's or Kaiser's triumph. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was amused to learn about Julius Caesar. I think it's Kaiser, technically, but I'm just going to keep saying Caesar. Exploits on his conquest of Gaul. During his siege of Alesia, Caesar determined that direct assault on the well-fortified city would be too costly. He instead ordered his army build his own fortress, which surrounded the entire city, trapping the enemy garrison inside to starve, while simultaneously preventing reinforcements from relieving the defenders. Get military engineer, that's pretty good. Unyielding defender, get reckless. Let's go with military engineer. A little ingenuity goes a long way in a siege. So, that. And if we can manage to get the last one of the line, then we can also get the 25%, so 55% better siege times. I'll ransom him early, just so we don't lose the prisoner. You know, lose the bounty with it. Him. Is he still leading? Ooh, there he is. Try to capture him. Come here, you bastard. Perfect. Well, well, well. We are big. Okay, so we now own all of it. We're at war, Lithuania. This. Okay. We can probably win this. Him. You know, actually, is Lithuania just part of Russia still? Yeah. Okay. So you can have the one province you want. I don't really care. And they're also part of it. Chernobyl's claim on this. I mean, sure. I can always kill you later for it. Yeah, there you go. And let's disband and get our army back together. Grant vassal to the rightful liege. He's our vassal. Okay, that might make him like us more. let's go ahead and send him a gift to make him like us more. Maybe if we make them like us... He's got good diplomacy, actually. Well, that being said, we want him to stay like us as well. Let's just burn up some of this cash. We got so much of it. Already sent him a bit of cash, I think. Yeah. Maybe if we can make them like us a little bit more. Let's see what that does. Make their discontent go down, hopefully, maybe? Or their military power, at least. Offer... Is there any way to just say, leave this scheme? No. Okay. Or not, it's not a scheme. Not a scheme, but... de-stressing. What do we even have for de-stressing? Work off some stress, okay. Develop capital? Dream that Novgorod would one day be the envy of every ruler under the sky. I get 80 stress. That's not that good. Let's do a personal deity. Let's actually go maybe for Uller this time. That better marshal. And it makes sense. He's a bit more of a... What's this? Poland... Okay, he rebuked... Or she rebuked Estonia. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah. He's a very... martial-focused... type of guy, so... No concubine, please. And let's just hope for the best for this faction, that it will go away. I hope it will. My son and player heir. I said, another kid. Constantine. Okay. In which case... Yeah, I'm alright with it. I'm still going to probably wait until Boris gets his thing, because... Okay, so there's another one gone. Can we get them... Damn, not quite. I mean, they have... Who the hell is this? I mean, I'm not, especially not giving all of that to them. Fuck that. Hello there. Hello, Solo Dolphin. I don't know how long ago you messaged, but hello. Okay. We are having fun times in Russia where everyone hates us all the time. They all just hate us. And we are at war every second, I think it has. We have had very little peace. The religious mode is this. It's a bit of a mess. Because we started as Astaru Novgorod, and we were briefly Russia, but we got dethroned. But we managed to spread the faith pretty well. Also the Russian culture. A lot of this up here especially was me. Big Russia. One day we'll reclaim what was ours. One day. For now though, we need to survive. If we can capture them. That being said, he's probably... Yeah, he's leading his army. Maybe if we can sneak in and get some sieges. What the hell? Oh. Ooh, that's good for us. They just left the war because she died. Hell yeah. We have a fighting chance then. I don't know. We're not converting this second. I should probably get back to that. I think we had to stop briefly. Let's... How about 34 years? It takes forever, I think, is part of the problem. Or convert 30 years. 30... Let's start putting down here. Eventually, I would like to convert everything, so... That is one of the end goals. Also to make our own religion eventually. Because I have not actually done that yet, and that'd be kind of fun. Ooh. Actually, he likes me enough, I'm gonna stop swaying him. Hello. I guess... Factions. You know, we could sway him so he doesn't... Oh, we're at war with him. Meh. Once we're not at war with him anymore. Marshall. Now here's the question. Which side to go down? I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Not for that. I don't really care about that much. But our better armies will definitely make it easier for us to get back what's ours. Because we probably want to do that with this guy. Otherwise, well, we could do that. I don't really like leading the armies ourselves, though. That's a little risky. I think I'm gonna go Bellum Justum. And start down the strategist tree. Is that him? Nope, no commander. That's him, I think. No, it's not. He's in the capital, so if we can capture him. Vodi's under siege. Yeah, they're taken care of. But the AI doesn't seem to know what to do, as usual. Because it just gave up on the siege immediately. So we'll just continue sieging. They'll give me what I want. They want me to declare my nephew Nithing, which I think, yeah, disinherits him. I mean, I don't really know who this guy is. Oh, it's my sister's kid. I don't really care. Yeah, I need the popular opinion. I can't really deal with a peasant revolt right now. Whoa, 150. Wow. And 75. Ooh. Mental break. Get flagellant. Don't like that health penalty. Improvident. I could do Improvident. I think Improvident gets me stress loss when I send gifts. I really don't want Wounded because I want to keep him alive as long as I can. And we have plenty of money now anyway, right now. So I can deal with that for now. Ooh. Lessons from the past. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker, don't jinx yourself. My library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I have recently acquired a tome on the Great Battle of the Catalonian Plains, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? Oh yeah, 90%? I'll take it. and get a bonus 20 years. Oh yeah. Hoping for the 90%. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. The scroll describes the Battle of Gaixia. Han Xin, commander of the Han, broke the enemy spirit by having his men sing songs from the enemy's native kingdom of Chu. Commander Xiang Yu of Chu escaped with a small force of loyal men, but in the end they were chased down and defeated. We can study the Battle of Gaixia, martial learning, enemy fatal casualty, that's pretty good, advantage in hills, or we can get learning. I think I'm going to do the battle, because that's also with our renown, our legacy, we get gold for fatal kills, so the more fatal kills we get, the more gold we get. Study the battle, hell yeah. Continue the siege. Ransom a chiefess. 37. Oh, we lost. Oh, they're attacking over there. That's fine. $95. If we go over and maybe de-siege Moscow. I believe that's the only one we're fighting, right? Yeah, over here. Oh, Vladimir. Let's go siege Vladimir, then. Forgot that they were in on this. Ooh. Extra hand. Although all the authority I supposedly wield as king, I cannot be everywhere in my realm at once. There will always be those who forget to obey my orders once my attention is turned elsewhere. That's where my vassal, High Chieftain Stanislav, could come in, who has been faithfully enforcing my decrees within his own domain. He can serve me as my right-hand man. Just give me control growth. I do like control growth. That seems to be an issue I often have. Sure. Plus, he'll be my friend. I like opinion. Betrothed can marry. Who's this? My daughter, Varvara. Wow. She's had pretty good kids. I'm almost tempted. Intelligent. That's the trait that I've been fishing for my heirs, but so far haven't been that lucky. Haha. There we are. Got a valuable hostage. Enforce, the title remains with you. All rebelling vassals are imprisoned. Hell yeah. Disband. I don't know what this is. Oh, damn, yeah. They won against Sweden. That's disgusting. Look at the size of Russia. That's a lot. I honestly don't know if I'm keeping Sweden when we re-get the throne. I might release Sweden and Denmark. I want to keep Gotland just because I like it. I'm going to keep Finland here. But yeah, that's gross. That's a lot. What is this war even for? The Pozmani conquest of... Oh, that. Okay. Well, we won our... Okay. I've gotten that achievement many times, but it always pops up. We're actually very strong, though. I don't think... No, we'll have to... Decision faction. Who wants independence? These two. Actually, if they... I might keep it, but I don't know yet. I'm probably going to need all the help I can get down the line, because if we go far enough, the Mongols are coming. So there's that. Claimant faction. Can I choose myself? Who's a claimant? Or liberty, I don't know. Or I'll just declare war on him and siege his titles. I don't know how it works. I'll figure it out, but yeah. We are growing quite large, though. I'm a fan. Doing pretty well. Oh, we're being attacked. Of course he's attacking me. Why wouldn't he be? Oh, hello. Let's get some, these are, wow. Yeah, these are some good ransoms. I'm gonna wait for those. Look at all that. All that cash. Yes. Yes. I'll go. I'll go to a party. Why not? What could go wrong? Ugh. Everything could go wrong. Hopefully nothing will go wrong, though. Parthian tactics. Organized march. Ooh. We do have siege weapons now. I kind of like that. Organized march, though. We do use skirmishers, spearmen, and such quite a lot, so let's go for that. Why not? There's a lot going on here. Faction created. I'm getting 1,000,000 notifications. Okay, whatever. Now, I wonder what the best way of going against him is. Oh no, did we... Maybe, yeah, we didn't actually claim the title. Come to think of it, did we? No, we didn't. So, let's claim that. Can I send him a gift to make him not hate me? Yeah, let's make him not hate me for a bit. Okay. So now, I can claim it, me, Sardom. And... okay, that's how that works. I don't know if we're actually ready for that right now. I don't know. I don't know how we would... yeah, we don't have a CB. Yarmalond? No, they're not our dynasty. Who is our else our dynasty? Dukes. Is there a way to check that here? Houses. No, that doesn't help because, of course, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just keep Peroslavo, Chernobyl. Oh. Oh, damn. He was a good marshal, too. Okay, go for him. Died of natural causes. He was a good marshal, too. Oh, well. Alright. Yeah, I can go for a little bit more. Okay. First, we have all this cash. White Rus. Boris. I'm holding out to see if he has a good child. But I'm kind of maybe just... I'm going to disinherit one of them. So we don't lose our kingdom titles again. Nien. Let's upgrade... Palisades. And Corella, which is pretty good. Yeah. I'm going to save the rest, I think. I don't know what on. I can always have it as a backup for mercenaries, because we're probably going to need it if we do any big wars. My counselor has died of cancer. It's very common, apparently, amongst the Russians. My previous character lost both her uh, husbands to it. I'll do it so he's happy. Well, 2 out of 3 husbands. The other one had his heart ripped out, apparently. Just kind of fucked up. Her. Truce with me. Okay. If we can find a way to get a claim on some of his stuff. Doing that, I think we'll have to just do it one little baby province at a time. I don't know why we can't not allow us to do that, the special CB on other Astarus, maybe? That might be it, I don't know. So for instance, he, Astaru, no CB. Her, yeah, no CB. For instance, her, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. That's part of the problem, is that they're all the same religion. It's very difficult to steal from them. Byzantines. They're part of the reason we fell. They holy warred us and weakened us just enough to where we couldn't defend ourselves. I mean, we could expand to the east a little bit, I guess. This would give us a stepping stone over here. We'd, like, invade kingdom for Volga, Bulgaria. Yeah. What could go wrong invading the Caspian Steppes? It's fucking huge, too. We have to go all the way down there. Yeah. Okay, what's our military thing? I think that's what we're going to do just to, yeah, do something. Because everyone else, we don't have the ability to take, really, do we? Oh, God, what? No. Ton of allies, that's why. Karachev, allied to Novosil. No CB. Yeah. I think there was a... No, yeah, that was the other character. Could force vassalize. That's not us. I mean, unless we want to attack Poland, but that sounds like a very bad idea. Which we could. Be kind of funny. Maybe if we get more prestige, we'll do a kingdom invasion of Poland. Why the hell not? This is probably a dumb idea as well, but... Hey, fuck it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Again, what could go wrong? They used to be our allies as well, before we fell from grace. The Caspian Steppe, I think, were our allies at one point. Kazan. We'll have to go all the way down there, I bet you. Our liege won his war. Successfully defended? Yeah. Okay. Whoa. My daughter has had another little child. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, look at these kids. Yeah. Fyodora. It would be expensive to get rid of both of them. But she made her our heir and then at least took out the son. Maybe not even the son. I mean, I don't mind intelligent. And if something happened to the son, you know, just in case, genius. Which is a very good trait. Wow. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Boris. You know, let's start with him to start with. Why not? Ooh. Yep, we'll just do one for now. And, yeah. It hurts. That's expensive, but... We've been a little more careful with... Oh, is he not even on a thing? What? Oh, strange. Sure. I guess this is all one county, yeah. But we're being a little more careful with the secession now, so we don't split accidentally. My counselor was murdered. Okay. I think he was a decent steward as well, so that's a shame. There we are. Ashley... You know what? We should actually just walk to the capital. Try to take on this. Edward of Sweden lost against Jämtland. It's all still Russia. Wow. Maybe we'll just go full Northern and Eastern Europe domination of Russia. We'll just keep Sweden and just go kind of like that. Maybe. We've already gone beyond our original planned borders, which are kind of like this. So maybe we'll just blob a bit. Because the Mongols will be a problem when they show up, so we might need it. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Yeah. Let's let the other army catch up first. I don't want to just run them into their death. Ooh. Tonight, I have stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It is a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my champion, Ivan, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Ivan will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. 43% chance of getting a martial. I mean, there's a good chance of getting that. Get some dread. Innovative strategy. Better movement speed's actually probably pretty good. So we have a much better chance of getting this, and then a chance of getting wounded. Don't really want to get wounded, personally, but okay. We rolled the dice, and we didn't exactly win. Knowing the consequences of harming a commander, the soldier has nothing to defend himself from the incoming blows. It is blows drawn, I throw myself between them. Perhaps I should have known better than a brawl with a seasoned warrior. In the end, I must reveal my identity for Ivan to let me go. Go. I don't know why I said it like that. I skulk back to my tent before the news spreads. I have a bit more prowess and 50 experience, and I'm also wounded. So, not exactly a win, but just to be safe, I am going to get a physician, just to have. She is... Actually, she's the good one. Okay. Yep. Let's go down to the capital now. An extra hand. Oh, yeah. Yes, the course of helping me administer my realm is my right-hand man. This chieftain, so we have a lot in common. We've been building a rapport. He could become my friend, or I get a little prestige. And why not? Friends are good, I think, right? Yeah. March down. Do a little bit of a siege. Siege both of these. Why not? Just making sure we're not being... We've healed, that's good. Making sure we're not being sieged down behind my back. Hit and run. Retreat losses. Infantry, spearmen, archers. Yeah. We use those quite a lot. Yeah. See? Comfort of a friend, we lose stress. This is a different friend, but, you know, little break with some friends. We actually aren't overwhelmed anymore, so that's good. Just sit and wait now. We're only doing this war for one little province, so hopefully we should be fine. I don't remember what... I think Cassius Belli. No. I don't... What am I thinking of? It is this one, actually, isn't it? Royal Prerogative? No. Chronicle... Manorialism? Partition law... No. What am I thinking of? Maybe... Oh, it might be here, isn't it? Divine right. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. You need to compress several claims in one war. They're not surrendering, so... Gotta go siege more shit down. Or we just go attack. Let's just go attack. What? I am the Marshal, and there's a new Tsar in Russia. Okay, so nothing's split. Okay. Well, with a Marshal at least, so that's kind of cool. Oh, they've split, huh? Yeah. This is a little annoying trying to go around here. Leviathan. This is the one where we're hunting a whale. I actually want the prestige more than the gold this time. King of Estonia won in the claim. Fuck off. Okay. There are factions against our liege. Quite a few of them. They're all over the place. Stuart. I actually want someone who's good. Yeah, Stuart. Thank you. Vordi. I just saw it. Or, yeah, Nien and Vordi. Okay. We have a new vassal. Cool. Bjarmeland is very small. We are very big. My son and the niece have Mikael. Oh. Ah, yes. Herculean. We did disinherit him. How much did it take out of curiosity to restore? 75. I actually, with kind of vibe with Mikhail here. Oh yeah. Is it a waste? Maybe. inherit him. Yeah. Boris. You know, Vladimir? Okay. Fuck off. How about that? Go away. I guess send a little bit to make him like me a bit more, but it's probably a waste. Oh, cool. We finally won this stupid war. It's a duchy. It's a new duchy. Can we create it? No. Should we just give this to Oleg? Why not? And a Staru Russian. The Pomeranian. We're defending against Pomerania? Awfully bold, aren't you? Okay. I mean, we'll probably win, but... Ooh, the deserters. I'll go 80% to get the skill. There we go. Let's go engineered for destruction. Just trying to get through some of this so we can. 15, 15. Do you have any other? I thought we had one more. Maybe not. Okay. Okay. Russia is very big, but we're doing pretty well. And Russia's actually kind of weak. Oh. Where's my land? My land goes to here. You know, I don't want Pomerania to win, obviously. Fervent Feaster. Many months have passed since the lords and ladies of the realm gathered for a feast, my king. High Chieftain Sviatoslav coolly continues, it would benefit you, not to mention those who among us who appreciate good feast. This was remedied soon. I mean, What even is a feast? Host feast. What does it do? It's just stress. And I'm getting stressed out anyway because we're going to another feast. The dilemma. I find myself deep in conversation with my simple kinsman, Ingvar. Inquires about my opinion on the blessings of family. I guess just make him like me a little bit. You know, we might actually be able to... we might actually be able to attack and take Russia back for ourselves. He's only got 8k, and we have more than that. Oh. Declare war. My claim on the Tsardom of Russia. And then I can do some pruning of the borders, maybe. I'll see. Here we go, boys. Okay, let's go here. These two and these three. Make sure to put on here. Ooh. Stress reduction. Very nice. We are winning that one. Okay, yeah. New perk. Let's go raid and supply capacity. Oh, we got some good gold off that. Like 150 gold. I feel like he's probably not oh no, he is leading. Wow. My daughter has given birth to another child. Verkoslava. Yeah, he's over in Russia. Well, let's siege down some of core Russian lands then, shall we? And, you know, just kind of go for it. We've discovered Cassius Belli. Yeah, maybe join in if you can. Ah, damn. Well, that's... Alright, that's whatever. Okay. We can call house members, I forgot. Sure. Also, the fact that a Rurikid is in Trendalog, kind of funny. I don't know when that happened, but... Yeah, let's go back. Let's help him out there, shall we? He is sieging over here, which is fine. Merch. And once you're done sieging... Let's go move up there as well. He wants a white piece. We can potentially white piece at some point then. My prisoner and rival for 15. And yeah, okay. Just help fund the war. Yeah, I think once we siege Kiev, then maybe we should go to a bit of attack. What the hell is all this? Okay. There's a lot of apparent enemies. He's currently in Natangia. Should probably go try to catch him out then. Okay, we got Kiev. Yeah. We should probably go try to attack him instead of the siege thing. Music has gone. Whoa. Is there a button to ransom all? Mass action ransom. All that cash. Splendor? Oh, Splendor. Look at that. There's the king. Somewhere over there. You still gonna catch somebody? No music. I don't like it. I don't think there's a way. There's no music player. I don't think. No. We are at war. I think it just we're technically all with war with everybody, but we're still winning. We just need to get enough war score to really take care of it. I'm sprung with my soldiers, sweat beating on my forehead. Experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over my shoulder, I spot my vassal, Sviatopolk, waves at me. I walk over to greet him. He suggests we practice with each other. He's apparently got good prowess, but I mean, I'm gonna duel him anyway. He did beat me, but I will yield and give him the win. Parthian tactics. Marital recriminations. Surprised to find my wife skulking in my study. Looking at her face, something is clearly upsetting her. It takes me a while to convince her to share concerns with me. Must confess that Zvenislava has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to that coarse woman any further. She's just a woman? Sure. Why not? They're down here. Let's go meet them then. And let the siege over here go. There's a lot of wars going on. There we are, besieged. Let's try to catch some of these forces out. I'm stressed out again. Okay, yeah, I'm athletic. I can get stress gone from that. Luckily, I think they just got caught by their own battle, so we won against them. I inherited a chieftain. I got it back anyway. Okay, it's mine then. That's a Russian army. I want to kill the Russian army. First Army of Kiev. Doxy? I don't know. Someone's insulting us. Whatever. Someone's trying to murder my son. Which is, you know, probably not good. I'll take that, actually. No. No. I'll try to go and prisoner ransom all those that can be ransomed, but... Ah, yes, the horse. Try to calm the horse. No, I'm not going to take that risk of getting wounded again. It's hard to tell where the Russian army is sometimes. But let's just siege. That's all we can do. We're getting close. I think we'll capture this, and then that might be just about the end of it, I think. Did they break free? They did, okay. And actually, it looks like Sweden did as well. We don't actually have to worry about Sweden then. And I honestly kind of want to get rid of them. Yarmerland has owned all this, but whatever. We'll deal with the borders when we can. This game, it's a little hard to get the borders, because your vassals just do whatever the hell they feel like. Bisbee. Let's use up all this gold and prestige, just in case that we lose or die before we can use it, so... Moskva. We don't own Moskva. We own... Sukma? And this is fully upgraded, so... You know, we could actually... What's one's Ladoga? Up there? How about Luga? Can we build a new holding? Yeah, why not? Let's do one up here. That'd be kind of fun. No, oh, we can't make a new holding. I see. We have to be feudal, probably. Yeah, my wife is just making me get rid of everybody, apparently. Chancellor. She's not very good, but that way she likes me. Russian... There it is. Let's get this army up here. Try to catch them. Child of my dynasty. Another one. Here's Boris. He's got a grandson, and then the other grandson is not as good, but... Ruslan. Oh, I want a siege? I did. Yeah, just start sieging stuff down, I guess. Kind of hard to... I guess we just siege, really. That's all we do. They're being attacked by everybody, though, so... Which we'll have to deal with when we one day eventually win this war. It's going to take fucking forever. We took like his whole family prisoner. It's kind of fucked up. It's kind of funny. Trying to just catch the Russians, god damn it. They're being very annoying. Oh, there's no commander, that's why. That's probably why it didn't look very good for that army. My rival died, so that's a thing. Envelopment. Okay. Can we catch this goddamn army? Good, go away. He's over here. Okay. He's attacking. We still own fucking Denmark for some reason. He's good for that. Someone's trying to take Halich from him, which is this. Let's just go down there and keep it up. Is Odessa? Are we at war with that part of Russia? I don't know. I'm just sieging stuff down at this point. I don't actually know what we're doing. Neighboring ruler Galicia went against her, so those are some armies off the field. Confusing us. Really? Okay. Now let's go up here and try to take them on, I guess. Wow, we're going to need everybody for this, apparently. Okay. Everybody, then. Northman army for Kiev. Oh. Do not lose Kiev, my guy. That's... What? How? Tell me how we lost that fight. They're just piling on now, okay. Well, in that case, Let's have them up here. What mercenaries can we get? Mercenaries. Big one here. And fuck, might as well, right? An extra 5,500? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's let them come back and recover. Yeah, here we are. Mercenaries, baby. Ton of them. Servant of Freya. There's an unfamiliar man is in my room. I don't want to become a witch. Actually. No, thank you. How about you? So it's the same ones, okay. Other house members? No, they still can't, okay. Well, really? They have higher quality? I mean, there are leaders in all of these, right? Yes, let's get my ally in here, too. And hopefully win this. They're apparently very high-quality forces, so... Okay. There's a lot going on. Who is this? Poland? Why are we fighting Poland? I don't know. Oh, the Pomeranian War. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep these guys hovering around. We discovered crop rotation now, which is tribal era economic buildings. I mean, we can actually build stuff? No. We are getting close. A couple more sieges, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, go catch them if you can. Actually, all three of you guys can come up here then. To help out. Better siege progress, that's pretty good. Pretty big. Let's catch these motherfuckers. Siege 1, prisoner taken, etc., etc. You go down there. Okay. Let's get some more sieging then. One of my rivals has died again. Pretty good. We have a new Tsar who's currently imprisoned by somebody. Can we please win this war already? One more siege, maybe? Okay. Wow. We get the Tsardom of Russia. We're Russia again, baby. Hell yeah. Ooh. That is... Wow. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Jarl of Prendelop. Counties have populist factions. Okay. The new Tsar. We've already got Land of the Rus, but we're back in it, baby. Oh, that prestige, too. Damn. Okay, so what do we got? We're defending. The Northmen are attacking. Okay. Ooh. We got that, okay. Cannot believe. Or really, we're just fighting against these guys now? Let's toss them in there, and Halish. Down here. And these two guys can be just hanging around. There's Northmen around here as well somewhere. Hell yeah, head of the Russian culture. Long ships, please. 45 years, maybe we can get that sooner. I hope we can. We're an empire again. Hell yeah. And Boris. And then Mikhail. Good old Mikhail. Can create a couple titles as well. Mecklenburg. Are we really that far west? Oh yeah, that's right. This mess. I'll be honest, I kinda just want to get rid of you. I'll keep you around for now. But it is kinda ugly. Yeah, let's actually go up there. Okay, let's just wrap up these wars a little bit. Maybe do a couple border changes. And I think we should be fine. Strategical impasse. I'm just going to do that option to give us both. Someone's trying to murder me again. What a surprise. We can usurp the High Chiefdom of Lithuania. Why not? Give us more prestige. We're a living legend now. Grant the title that. There's a lot of titles up here. I'm just double checking that okay, yeah. We good. We good. We are. We're the living legend now, though, so that's pretty funny. Okay. How we doing? Doing well? Think of something or other. Something's being sieged by Northmen, apparently. Here? Up there? Really? Okay. Don't want to go up there and deal with those, but I think I have to. We can just take their capital. Maybe we can end this war. Yeah, definitely throw the murder people in jail. Trying to murder me? I just got here. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I just got here. Okay, now that's done with. And go all the way up here, apparently. Off you go. Gonna ransom her for, or him, her, I don't know. Somebody for 15. And Halish. Where's the Trostoys? Yep. Grant Halich. Yeah, sure. What else do he want? He wants the chiefdom of Oreste? Do I own that? No, that's just owned by a different person. Like, I can't do anything about that. Cash-wise, we can't spend it on a whole lot of stuff. We can improve, let's just improve what we can while we have this money and prestige, because, damn, that's a lot. It is a lot. Let's improve the palisade as well. And trying to get up here to the Northmen to kick their ass. Maybe they'll leave us alone. Oh. Made someone angry. You enforce demands. Okay. Disband. God, as you know, it's going to cause me trouble. They're already rebelling again. I think for now, just because I hate looking at it. There. Easy. There's nothing we can do about this, but whatever. I kind of hope that they would cap it here, but there's nothing I can do about them right now. In terms of faith, are we still converting? We are. In terms of culture, I'd like to convert up here. Let's begin a little bit at a time. Just up here, probably pretty much just this, actually. Maybe that, but mostly just this. Maybe to the west and south a little bit. Maybe. It's mostly Russian already, though, so we don't have to worry too badly. We have a new perk, Strategist. Hell yeah. We have Diplomacy, Martial. Enemy has more fatal casualties, which is good for us, because we get cash for enemy fatal casualties. Renown. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to the next thing of Renown in our life, in this lifetime, but when we do, I'm probably going to get this, even though I don't really care about it. Plus 25% siege progress, that was actually pretty good. So maybe it is a good thing. But yeah, that we were rather successful then. The religion map mode is still a mess. I hate it. Culture-wise, we're good. But we've taken back Russia. In almost 4 hours, we managed to go from beaten in Novgorod to owning Russia again, even though we did lose. We did lose some land in the process. Estonia broke free. We've steadily lost some land here, apparently. They've just been eaten away. Gained this, though, which is kind of weird. Sweden broke free on its own as well, by the way. I didn't release them like I did Denmark. Sweden just decided to break free. Nothing I could do about that. House Hvitser. I wonder if there's anywhere with the... There it is, Afmunso. It's definitely fallen from grace, hasn't it? Yeah. The highest is her. Who... Upland... I'm just curious. Yeah, Bjorn Ironside, son of Ragnar. So, she's here. The chiefess... Or, wait. She's the head? She's just a wanderer. She's not even... doesn't even own land. Wow. Definitely fallen from grace. But, yeah, I think that... with that successful, I think that's where we're going to call it for today. As I said, I am a tiny bit under the weather. So, I don't want to go too much further. But we've been damn successful, actually. And we have a ton of prestige and money to play around with. What we're going to do with it, I don't know. But, yeah, I think that's it for today. Next week, when we come back to this, we're going to work on reclaiming Estonia, pushing down to take maybe Crimea from the Byzantines, take back to the mountain borders we originally wanted in the southwest, expand east a bit maybe, start taking some of this, still keeping an eye over here, because when the Mongols come, it's going to be very rough. Ooh, Arabian Empire. House Abbasid. Said. Yeah, let's just take a quick second to look at the state of the world. Iceland has been up here by itself forever. It's Catholic now, apparently. It's not always Catholic? I don't know. This is all Catholic. Ashari is probably the most populous of the Muslim faiths. Ghana's big. Ajuran has really... or Outer Ajuran, I should say. Done pretty good in taking on a lot of Africa here. Ooh. Yeah. The Byzantines are still pretty strong, though. We could beat them. Wow, 40,000 maximum soldiers? Jeez. Wow. Maybe we will stand a chance against the Byzantines. Kick their ass. For fucking us up. We are going to get this border, probably. Kind of like at Moldavia. Everything else below this, no. But take Moldavia. Yeah, I guess we might just take Poland fully. Maybe eventually we'll come back and take Pomerania, Denmark. For now, I didn't want to deal with Denmark, but maybe we'll take Poland. And then maybe North Pomerania, Lithuania, Estonia, Finland. Here, and then extend east and see what we got. I don't want to go too far as to get empires under our belt, because then we have to start worrying about empires. So maybe actually we just stick with Poland, Lithuania here. The old PLC. But yeah. Thank you all very much for joining me. Those that showed up and those that will watch the VOD. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope that despite the issues the stream had, that it was overall enjoyable. We'll be back Thursday with a new game for the Thursday slot. Probably Pillars of Eternity, I'm going to be honest. That game is a favorite of mine. It fits in the theme. It allows for some good, voices and reading, because it's not all narrated, so that could be fun. And it's just a good game. And of course, when we finish that, we can just go to Pillars of Eternity 2. Good old Deadfire, which I've not actually played. I haven't played it. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye-bye.